Hi everyone, welcome to my class. Today I am going to discuss about the increment and decrement operator in Java. Okay, so let's start. So what is increment and decrement operator? Increment and decrement operator both are the unary operator. Increment and decrement. Increment and decrement operator both are the unary operator. Both the operators are the unary operator. What is the unary operator? You know, unary operator means it uses only on one operand. So increment operator and decrement operator, both the operators use only one operand. It works on only one operand. So how does it work? What are the operators actually? Increment and decrement operators are plus plus. This is increment operator, and minus minus. This is called the decrement operator. Plus plus is the increment operator and minus minus is the decrement operator. So what is the meaning of these two, plus plus and minus minus? Plus plus. So plus plus, which one is the increment operator actually? The meaning of plus plus is actually plus 1. Plus plus means plus 1. Similarly, minus minus, in case of the decrement operator, the meaning of minus minus is actually minus 1. So plus plus means the plus 1 and minus minus means the minus 1. So this is the basic theory, basic concept of the increment and decrement operator. Always remember, plus plus is plus 1, minus minus is minus 1. Okay, so now I am giving some examples. How does it work? How does it work? With some examples. So if I write, and how we represent this increment and decrement operator with the operand. Okay, so let's see here. Suppose one example I am giving, suppose a equal to 5. So the value of a has been assigned with the value 5. Now if I write a plus plus, so that means is what? A plus plus. So meaning of a plus plus is actually a equal to a plus 1. So initially if the value of a is 5, so after executing this statement, the value of a will be coming 6. Why? Because the value of a was 5. So the meaning of a plus plus is a equal to a plus 5. So value of a was 5 plus 1. So plus 1 means 6. So 6 is storing into a. So if a equal to 5, then a plus plus means value of a will be 6. Similarly, in opposite case, if the value is assigned with 5, and if we write a minus minus, so value of a will be 4, because a minus minus means that is same thing. A minus minus means a equal to a minus 1. So at the beginning the value of a was 5, so minus 1, so it is coming 4. So 4 is storing into a. So value of a will be 4. So this is the concept of, basic concept of a plus plus or a minus minus, that is the increment operator or the decrement operator. In increment operator, whatever variable means whatever operand. So here you see a minus minus, or in case of a plus plus, so here only one operand is used. So in case of a minus minus, which one is the operand? A is the operand and minus minus is the operator. So minus minus operator is used with one operand, that is a. So that's why this is unary operator, unary types of operator. Similarly, in case of a plus plus, a is the operand and plus plus is the operator. So plus plus operator is used with only one operand, that is A. So this is the basic concept. So minus minus and plus plus, or plus plus minus minus, these two are the unary increment. Plus plus is the increment operator, which means the operand will be plus 1, operand will increase by 1, and similarly in case of the decrement operator, the operand will be decreased by 1, always by 1, remember it. Okay. So these are the increment operator and the decrement operator. Now the types, now the category of the increment operator and the decrement operator. First I am explaining with the increment operator. Increment operators are also categorized with the two types. One is called the prefix and postfix. One is the prefix, another one is the postfix. What are the differences between these two, prefix and postfix? Prefix means it is also called the pre-increment, post-increment. Also it can be called as the pre-increment. Prefix can be also called as pre-increment operator, and postfix can be also called as the post-increment operator. So pre-increment, the meaning of these two, pre or post. Pre means before. So plus plus, so increment can be placed before the operand. So if the operator placed before the operand, it will be called as the prefix or pre-increment operator, or prefix, increment or decrement, same as the minus minus. So now I am telling about the increment, so telling about only increment here. See, so if the operator, increment operator is placed before the operand or the variable, so it will be treated as the prefix or the pre-increment. Similarly, if operator placed followed by or after the operand or the variable, then it will be treated as the postfix or the post-increment. Got it? Now the difference is what? Plus plus A or A plus plus? Is it any difference there or not? Basically plus plus A means plus 1, similarly A plus plus means also plus 1. So in case of one operand, in case of only if we working with a one variable, on that case you will not understand the actually difference between these two, either plus plus A or A plus plus. In case of pre or post, the meaning is actually here same, that is the plus 1. Got it? Here also it is increasing by 1, that is plus 1. Here also it is increasing by 1, that is the plus 1. But if we use the another variable to store it, then we can actually realize the difference. Suppose in case of, first I am telling prefix. In case of prefix, if I write here A equal to 5, if I write A equal to 5, then A plus plus. Similarly here A equal to 5, A plus, sorry, plus plus A, plus plus A. So in both the cases, value of A will be 6, value of A will be 6, because A is increasing by 1, either in case of pre or post it is increasing by 1, that is the 6. So you cannot understand the difference between prefix or postfix, but if we apply or if we use another more variable and if we store in these two types, then we can actually realize the difference actually between these two. In case of prefix, suppose A is equal to 5, just I have written. Now if I write B equal to plus plus A, and similarly if A equal to 5 and if I write B equal to A plus plus, then we will identify or will understand the difference. So look at here, this is pre-increment. Pre-increment means just this is like the prepaid SIM and postpaid SIM, same example. Prepaid means first you have to recharge, then you can use that phone or that particular service provider, you can use it. But in case of postpaid, first you use, then you have to pay. So it is same like in the prepaid means, sorry, in case of the prefix, plus plus is before the operand. So whenever plus plus means the operator will be placed before the variable or the operand, then we will work on it first, means it will be increment first. So it is incrementing plus 1, so it is coming 6, it is coming 6, then this 6 will be stored into variable b. So its meaning is that b equal to incremented value of a, its meaning is that value of b will be incremented value of a. So incremented value of a is first incrementing, so value of a is increasing by 1 first, so 6 is coming first, then this 6 incremented value will store into b. But in case of the post increment or the post fix, its meaning is actually b equal to a. So b value will store first value of a, so it will not increase by 1 first, it will not increase by 1 first. So what will be stored first in b? Value of a. Its meaning is that b equal to a, then due to the plus plus operator or the increment operator is given followed by after the variable, so that's why it will increment afterwards, not before. So value of b will be first a, after storing of value of a into b, then value of a will increase by 1. So that means b is equal to a. So b is equal to a means b value will be 5. B value is 5 because what is the value of a? A value is 5, so b will be 5. After storing the value b into means 5 into b, then a will increase by 1. So then a will be 6. A will be 6. So in case of this, so what we have come in the at the finalize here. So in case of this, value of a will be 6 and b also will be 6. But in case of this, value of a will be 6 but value of b will be 5. This will be the difference between these two. Because of what? Again last time telling, in case of the pre-increment, it will the operand increment first, the operand will increment first, the value of operand will increase first, then that incremented value will store into the another variable if required, like this. So b is storing here incremented value of a because it is pre-increment before, but in case of the post increment, the b will store not the incremented value, b because the incrementing that the increasing or the operators, the increment operators is actually given provided located after the variable. So here operand will store first, the value of operand will store first into the another variable, that is the b mentioned here. So value of b will store non-incremented value, that is 5 from here, and after storing then a will increase by 1. Got it? So this is the difference between post increment and the pre-increment. Got it? Now, and last one example in case of post increment and pre-increment I am giving you one more example. If I write a is equal to 7, b is equal to plus plus a, and another one I am giving here, a is equal to 12, c is equal to a plus plus. So what will be the value here? So b is equal to plus plus a, so a is, so due to plus plus is before the operand, so it will take perform first, so a will increase first, then that incremented value will store into b. So a value was 7, it will be A value was 7, so it will be cut and will be increased first, that is 8. So that A is coming 8 and that incremented value is storing into B here, that is B is also 8. So here answer will be A is 8 and B is 8. Now here C is equal to A. So due to C is first equal to A, not the operator first. So C will be A. A is what? 12. So C will be 12 here. Then A plus plus. So A was 12, it will be increased by 1, so it will be 13. So A will be 13. So here A is 8, B is 8, but here A will be 13 and C will be 12. Okay, I hope you have understood little bit. So in this class only till this much today, and next class with this increment and decrement operator I will explain little more things, and we will apply in the next class some more operators, some more functions into it. We will apply some more variables into it, some more complex, some operations, some expressions we will solve with this. So in the next class I will explain it more elaborately. Okay, so till this much for today's class. I hope you have understood little bit. Thank you for watching and goodbye.